What's going on YouTube? It's your boy B-Flow the Barber again, coming to you on this sunny Thursday evening. It's about 6 p.m. right now. I actually just got home probably about 30 minutes ago from school. I was actually watching a live Mr. Eddie Barber, for those of you that know him. He goes by the YouTube Barber Academy on YouTube now. But I've been watching the guy for a little while, and I was just on there and watching him, and I decided I'd go ahead and drop me a little vlog here. I want to give a couple shout outs to my subscribers and my boys that came through Big Al's Barbershop, Ant the Barber, my boys, Chad Volkers, he works up there in Naples with Mr. Eddie. A lot of these guys, all these people like coming through, my boy I Do It Barber. All these guys came through, man. I mean, it's wild. Like, I never expected to get 40 subscribers, but like I never expected to get like 15. Everyone's familiar with the term, people want you to do good, but they don't want you to do better than them, you know? I don't know. I try not to be so negative about that kind of stuff. I try to see the good in the world, whatnot. But anyways, I just wanted to hop on here real quick and talk to y'all about some stuff. First of all, I wanted to tell y'all how many hours I have in school. So I have 200 hours roughly in school after, you know, beginning this month and whatnot. So that means I've got roughly 1,300 hours in the state of Texas left. Lots of theory and things left to cover that I need to do. Lots of cutting that I get to do. But one of the things I want to do with the channel, I would like to get some of the people that have reached out to me and watched my video and stuff like that. If you're watching and you have a story to tell and you want to tell it on my channel, comment, you know, and I'll get in contact with you somehow, and we'll try and schedule up a time or meet up somewhere or something. And like, as I get better at cutting and whatnot, I want to cut more and more people and put them on my channel and feature them. I feel like everybody has a story, and not everybody gets to tell it. So hopefully one cut at a time, we're gonna break that chain. But there was something I was listening to on a podcast the other day. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I was listening to a gentleman, Danny Amorum. If anyone or you guys are familiar with him, he's an Andis educator. I mean, the guy's repertoire, it's just, his list is as long as my arm. The guy owns Clippers Barbershop, if I'm not mistaken. Big fan of the guy. But anyways, he was basically saying, whenever a client or whenever a customer comes into his shop, he signs the contract, right? So I just want y'all to like think about that. And what I'm trying to say about that, and what I mean by that, is simply that whenever someone comes into your shop, I have this theory, like Danny does. I worked for Harley Davidson for a number of years. When I was 19 to about 21, 22-ish, I worked for Harley Davidson, and that was my thing. I told everybody that came to my shop, like, I don't want you to have another shop. Like, and I know that sounds weird probably, but I mean, I would tell them, like, I don't mind if you go to some event at some other Harley shop, but I need you to know, I'm your guy. Brandon Florence, me, I'm your guy. Like, if you ever need anything, you're gonna call me. If you need to sit down and have a cup of coffee, bro, I'm your guy. You're calling me. You know, and it was like, every time I went into a relationship building process, every time I greeted somebody at the door that I mean, I formed relationships. I built relationships. That's how I built them. On the theory that once you, theoretically speaking in the future, get your hair cut with me, I don't want you to ever go to another barber. Like, isn't that all our end goal? Like, at the end of the day, if you were to break down, like, and I mean, I'm sure you don't want to cut, I guess, every client or whatever. You don't always have the best experience with some clients or whatever. But like, at the end of the day, isn't our main focus and goal on providing a good quality cut and high quality customer service? I don't know. But I feel like Danny's on to something there. And he's replicated success time and time again. Guy's a workhorse, and that's like all these other guys in the industry though that I'm watching, and that's exactly what they say. You know, you listen to all these barbers I just mentioned, you know, by the way, subscribe to them. They are always dropping heat. It's like a heat wave on their channel. But it's just, I feel like that is one of the most important things. Even though me being a very inexperienced young barber, just starting out in the game, you know, this is all take it as it comes or whatever. But I feel like the industry's changing. I feel like it. When I was a kid, man, I would go to the barbershop and I would get a 2 all over, you know, and I thought that was hot stuff, bro. I looked trash, to be honest. Like, I mean, that's not even a regular haircut. If you're watching, like, let me inform, not even really a regular haircut, man. You know, like, I don't even know if they really edged up, you know, anything, you know. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what a good haircut looked like. I had to be told. My best friend went to barber school a few years back. Me and my boy Daniel Cooley. If you're on Instagram, go follow my boy Cooley at Cooley's Classic Cuts. There's probably an underscore somewhere in there. But like, the guy years ago was like, man, what are you trying to do with this hair? You've been talking about growing it out for years. You know, what you gonna do? You gonna do it or not? Did an undercut and loved the undercut, man. You know, and said I wasn't gonna cut it again. After I worked for Harley Davidson, they were like, dude, now I have tattoos and whatnot. I don't know if you can see, but like, I got hired at Harley Davidson at 19, and I had quite a few tattoos even then. But I had just got my hair cut, and Daniel edged me up real good. And they literally told me, they're like, hey, bro, not trying to say nothing, but you're a little bit too clean cut. They're like, hey, if you're gonna work here with us, you need to do something. You ain't got, like, I could barely grow facial hair at the time. I barely could grow a good little pencil stash and a goatee, you know what I'm saying? So, the game has come a long way. But anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna go eat. I got me some jalaciense from Nacogdoches coming out. I don't know, bro. This burrito looks mad heat. I don't know. I got some leftover chips from the jalapeno the other day. Jalapeno tree. But y'all check that out. What y'all think about that? Huh? Eh? Alright, guys. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get some grub in me. I've only had like a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit all day. But I'll holla at y'all later. And I'll be dropping some more content. Y'all get at me in the comments. Y'all be sure to like, subscribe, share if you can. You know, try and get me. If it helps you, I'm sure it'll help somebody else, you know. That's something Marv always says. So, anyways, I'm going to get off here, guys. Y'all have a blessed evening, and y'all keep on pushing. Later.